you have planted your oil palm. Of course, it will take you like 5 years before you start making return money from your oil palm farming. So welcome to my welcome to with the farmer. So in this video, let's just talk about intercropping your oil palm farm with some crops, which I'm going to talk about 5 crops you can actually use to intercrop your oil palm farm, and so that you'll be able to actually maximize your profit before your oil palm farm starts fruiting, before it started making you money. So now, and this you can actually plant some of this crop for 10 years. Then after that, you know that the land will always only meant for the oil palm. But however, if you actually have money, you don't need to plant this crop. But why wasting land? You understand why wasting land? Why don't you utilize the resources you have, so that you'll be able to minimize, at least have some return from. So you can see maize inside this farm. It has actually been intercrop. So the number one crop I actually talk about is actually maize. You know, maize will take 3 months for you to actually harvest it, and you can actually plant it twice in a year. So if you have a if you plant your oil palm now, you can actually intercrop with maize. You know, you are going to do the conventional thing: land clearing, clearing, and after clearing it, you should not allow the farm to actually stay like that. So you actually intercrop with maize, which you can see it is actually here. So this will actually make you to actually make profit from maize. Am I making sense? You understand? So now you can actually decide to do that for 2 seasons. So you do it early and you do it late, and this will actually maximize your profit before you start making money from oil palm. So the number 2 crop I will actually talk about is actually cassava. You know, cassava is one of the things that you can actually consider in planting, consider planting inside your oil palm, because cassava is actually 1 year, and by the time you do that for like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you know that you will definitely make money from cassava. So this is it's an added advantage for you, because you won't just be clearing the land for no good, for no use. You understand? So that is why you need to consider cassava as one of the most oil palm farm that you can one of the crop you can actually plant inside your oil palm. So let's talk about number 3, which is cocoyam. Of course, you see, of recent you discover that the price of cocoyam is already going up, though the time for cocoyam to actually is around 8, 9, 10 months before you actually harvest it. But at the same time, you can actually plant it inside your oil palm. It will not even affect the oil palm, and this will actually, it's a very lucrative business that you can actually also make money from it. And another one, which is the number 4 I will talk about, is actually watermelon. Why not plant watermelon inside the oil palm? You can actually plant it, and you can take advantage of this watermelon, because you can actually plant watermelon twice in a year too, because it's within 2 months to 2.5 months you will definitely have harvested it. So you can even, at times you can even plant it 3 times, which depending on the rainfall pattern in the area. So you can maximize your land by intercropping it with some of this crop, which I will talk about, which is the last one: vegetable, all form of vegetable, amaranthus and stuff. Amaranthus vegetable will take you like 45 to 2 months before you actually harvest it, and you can plant it. So you can maximize your land. And another suggestion I will give is that you can actually divide your farm into like 4 plots, like blocks rather, in which you can just plant oil palm, or you can just plant inside, within the oil palm you can just plant maize, cassava, cocoyam, and watermelon. Then the following year you start rotating it. So by the time the oil palm start fruiting after 5 years, and you start making money from the oil palm after 5 years, you discover that money that you have incurred, you will not be much, because you have already made money from other crop that you used to intercrop it. So if you actually enjoyed this video, don't forget to like this video, turn on notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So I'm going to see you in my next video.